Hello everyone, this is Bhaskar Bhatt and my fellow team members are Aryan, Sakaria and Prerna Walk. So our solution is OS3. OS3 is open source security score. OS3 is a high performance intent time security scoring engine designed to stop malicious and vulnerable open source packages before they enter your supply chain. It provides data-saturated security audits for PyP, NPM, and Maven ecosystems. So, what are the core features? Core features include your multi-ecosystem scoring, then composite health signals like CV detection, maintainer activity, dependency depth, popularity anomalies, then the license compliance. We also got the developer separation technique, and we are also building the VS Code extension and TUI, that is terminal user interface. But the VS Code extension needs some of the testing phase. To install the CLI, we just need to um, clone the repository of our solution, then just go to the directory of the project and then fire this py command to install the solution. So we will be exploring the OS cube. I will be running a new command. As you can see, we can use the help function to list all the commands here. So there are total 8 commands: score, scan, install, reasoning, sync, status, version, and suppress. So the score actually scores a package security health. That is whether the package is low risk, is of low risk, is of medium risk, or is of high risk. Then scan basically scans the dependency files. Then the dependency files can be your pom.xml, then your requirements.txt for Python environments, and your package.json for your npm environments. Then we can actually securely install a package. Also, we got the dry run feature too. I will be telling later what is that. Then we got the reasoning command. It basically analyzes deeply and tells you about the package. And the synchronize function, it basically synchronizes the vulnerabilities and refresh stale cache entries. The status function shows how many modules are there and what is the cache height and how many environments are there. The version shows the current version of the OS cube, and the suppressed version is actually very good. Suppose you are working with a medium, low, or high risk module, but you still want the module to be in your project. So what you can do is that you can suppress the module using the suppress command. So it can be ignored. Like suppose you are using log4j and there are no better alternatives you can find. So you can suppress that. I have to use that. So let's just explore all the commands. The first one is osq. Oh, sorry. The first one is score. As you can see, I have uh, scored the Flask module. The score is 94 out of 100 and the risk is low. As we already know that the Flask is already a low risk module, and this verifies also. The popularity is 1.0x spike and the depth is 9 levels. License, there is no license, though there will be a warning for that. Let's just scan the three configuration files: form.axml, requirements.txt, and package.json. As you can see, there are total 6 modules that can be found in the requirements.txt, and all of them are rated, low risk rated, and their versions are also written, and you can see their scores and some of the key findings. But as they are low in risk, so there are no key findings that can be noted. Let's scan the package.json. As you can see, there are total 4 modules found here, and all of them are low risk. having low risk. Let's scan the pom.xml. As you can see, we got some medium and high risk packages. So this is the infamous log4j module. So in the pom.xml, it has been founded like there are five vulnerabilities that are found in the log4j package, and there are three vulnerabilities that are found in the Spring core. So we will be scanning this package deeply, but before that, let's just see the install command. So if you want to securely install a Python module or anything, you can use the install command. What is the dry run feature that we got here? Suppose I need to I need to install the Cbond module. I will be adding the dry run command. The dry run tells that there are no significant risks. So now I can install the Cbond command, Cbond module. So it basically pre-checks your module before installing. So it is getting installed. Okay, the installation is completed. The next part is reasoning. So as I have told you about that, you will be analyzing the uh, package in a depth. So as we got a high risk package in the pom.xml, that is the log4j. So we'll be doing so we will be analyzing that package. Okay, os3, then reasoning, your package name, and its ecosystem. Because we do not know, because what is the ecosystem? It can be a Python module too, right? I can just make a Python module too. Maven. As you can see, there are multiple vulnerability signals, and this is the weighted intelligence verdict. Like the verdict shows that recommendation is to evaluate alternatives or strictly pin versions. Like use the latest version, remove the bugs, or search for better alternatives for to replace the log4j module. But um, but using the suppress module, we can ignore this warning, right? But before that, let's just see the sync command basically synchronizes vulnerabilities. As we do not have a cache right now, we cannot use this. But when you have a cache, you can use that. The status will show you the available modules and how many modules are there and what is the last activity, what are the how many total packages that are covered, what is the cache path. Okay, this cache is not filled. That's why we have not used that sync command, but let's just see syncing OSP vulnerabilities. Cache is already fresh. As I have already told, that cache is not full. So let's just see some more commands. Version command and the suppress. Okay, the suppress feature is pretty good. You can suppress a module. Suppose I am suppressing the module request, and my reason will be, let's suppose, for demo. Added suppression for request. Okay, so I can remove the suppression too. My suppression is removed for the module request. So as I have already told that we are building our the VS Code extension. It is already almost built, but there are few tests that has to be done. Also, we are also building the TUI version of this module of this tool. Uh, let's have a quick demo. This is the TUI version of our tool. You can just write the package name, Cbond, and this is the environment, and then scope. Orating Cbond and IP. As you can see, the popularity and draft level is 22 levels. Everything we can see using the TUI. So you just don't need to uh, type all the commands manually every time. So this is the whole product for you. We got the license to Apache 2.0 license. So it means that our tool is open source also. You can use it as an open source tool too. Thank you.